Welcome everybody to Journeys in 2026. It's exciting to be with you. So we're starting a new series today called The Most Worth Unto You, right? So let's begin. Let's talk a little bit of an introduction today on day one, right? Speaking to the 26-year-old John Whitmer, the Lord said, "For many times you have desired of me to know that which would be the most worth unto you." That's in Doctrine and Covenants, section 15. I'm pretty certain that most individuals have asked this question of themselves, right? What is the most worth unto me, right? Particularly as we start the beginning of every single year, right? We talk about New Year's resolutions and things we're going to do, and we make plans, and whether we keep those plans or not is a whole different story, and things like that. But in other words, I want you to think just for a moment everything that you've faced in your life. Basically, the studies that you have done, the education you received, the intelligence that you received, the revelation that has come to you. But it seems like every single year we ask this same question. I think I do every single year, and that is, what is the most worth for me right now in my current situation? So we all know that prioritizing our focus is a worthy effort. As we do so, listen carefully, in our sacred responsibilities, you and I will learn how to help the people in our lives do the same in theirs. So, like you and your family and your friends, we get a lot of messages these days. We get messages, we get instructions, we get direction, we get podcasts, we get texts, we get blogs from I don't know how many different sources, right? And sometimes perhaps too many, and sometimes too long. And definitely from individuals that may or may not have yours or mine's best interest in mind, right? Some individuals, including yourself, may wonder or even struggle to find the answers to these questions that I'm going to give you right now. So here's 3 questions that I think we maybe all struggle to find the answers to, right? What is the most important thing? How about this question? Which duties and responsibilities should I be focusing on? How do I find the time in my current situation, right? And then finally, this question that I think is the real question we need to ask, and then arrange everything after that, right? What is the greatest worth for me? Now, I think that over time, our priorities naturally change depending on the situation or particular moments that we're in. For example, when me and my wife were in Florida, right, we just kind of got used to it. It's hard to say that I got used to being in hurricanes, right? We went through several hurricanes in Florida, and the most important thing during those things was the safety of my family, the safety of my ward, and also the community that I was in. But I want to invite you to take a longer view with this question that we're going to discuss over the next few days. A longer view of your life and the future lives of those in your family who will learn from you, and this is the key point, mostly from your example. So a question that I'm going to leave you with today, and then we'll get into some specifics starting tomorrow, all right, for you to consider between now and tomorrow that I want you to ponder about. And I really want you to take some time to ponder out while you're driving around and other things that you're doing, okay? Here's the question that we'll end up with today. Are your family and friends learning from your example what it means to be a lifelong disciple of Jesus Christ? Going to ask the question again so you get it into your head so you can ponder, right? Are your family and friends learning from your example what it means to be a lifelong disciple of Jesus Christ? Okay, ponder and consider it. We'll talk more tomorrow, and I look forward to speaking to you more about this, about what matters most, what really matters most. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.